Let's try that again. Hi, it's April Braswell. I think it works better now. Hi, good evening. Thank you for joining me. This evening is Saturday, the 21st of March, and tonight I am going to do a free EFT, a tapping session. EFT is emotional freedom technique. It's sort of known more popularly now as tapping. So this evening, while we are now on about our second full day of the sort of the lockdown here in California, of where we are now safer at home. That went into effect really sort of around midnight on Thursday, and many of us have already been significantly isolating ourselves for almost a week now, starting really last Monday. So it is not only the extroverts like myself, hi, yes, the extroverts, where craving with people and connecting. It's also the dear extroverts, where they are also having their own feelings of disconnect, missing getting to be with people a little bit, and that heart connection with others. A lot of people are coming out and doing lives here at Facebook, or are doing Zooms. My own Toastmasters meeting, and I am going to cite that here at my Facebook page, that my own Toastmasters meeting, we meet on Wednesday nights at 6:30. We will be doing from 6:30 to 7:45 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We meet that night, and we'll be doing so by Zoom, so people who are not members can join and can attend. However, you're going to be a little limited with getting to speak, but we do have a time. Good evening. Thank you for attending. Please do chime in below in the comments and let me know where you're connecting from. I apologize. I'm trying to sort of figure out this well of where I'm able to read the comments at the same time that I'm doing the live, and sort of jumping back between my phone and my computer. We tried that yesterday and didn't go so well. But tonight we're going to do a tapping. In particular, after the first minute or two, I do want to do a special round of tapping for the folks, in particular the ladies who are over at New Directions for Women here in Orange County, and anyone else. I have some clients, and I won't name names. I have a number of women coaching clients. They are sober coaching clients of mine, as well as life coaching. So on the weekend, for those of you where this is not an issue for you so much, for those of us where it is, weekends and especially the evenings are often a time when we will isolate and do the binge drink and really have all of our the inner anxious feelings and drives that trigger us for wanting to drink and to drink to where it is abusing alcohol, that it's often on the weekends and certainly at night. So now that it's still kind of early evening, I want to do this preventatively. Hi, welcome. Please chime in down below in the comments and say hello. Let me know where you're connecting from, and I'm going to start the EFT, the tapping session here in just a minute. So first of all, who of you here has ever heard of EFT and tapping? Done it before? Please chime in the comments down below. Yes, I've done it. No, I'm new. I've kind of heard of it before. Let me know what your experience with tapping is. I certainly love to help you with doing that here. So a couple things about tapping. It's kind of the simpler way to think about it, rather than emotional freedom technique, which got to be kind of a mouthful, is we are doing tapping. We're touching. I'm going to try to sort of show you. I can do it here on my face. We touch, just take the two fingers, tap. We are tapping various parts of our body where it's just, and you can see just like that, super gentle. And that's exactly what we're going to do in tapping, is just that kind of touching of ourselves, where it's a very light tap, and it's I want a little bit of connection, and you can see I'm kind of like bouncing off of my third eye here, the bone. You don't want it so light that you don't feel it. We're gently stimulating our meridian system. So it's endocrine system. Any of you who have heard of acupuncture or acupressure, that is immune system, and this is a gentle, non-invasive way to gently stimulate as well as to increase flow and to shift and release blockages. In particular, what it does so well is when we're not necessarily, truth to tell, not feeling perfectly perky and positive, which of course we're all supposed to always be feeling perky and positive and super positivity, is, well, sometimes our mind will, some of those thoughts of feeling a little bit anxious, of feeling a little depressed, a little discouraged. I had an experience the other day where it was like a little punch in the gut, and I'm okay. And yet I literally said out loud, ouch, something that oh, good, someone just replied, and now I can put my glasses on and can read. Hello, can you say to my daughter congratulations to her birthday? Well, hello, absolutely. Birthday. Her name is, if I'm reading this correctly, it's Montserrat, and you are in Cancun. Happy birthday. How old is she now? How old is for her birthday? Oh, I know there's a little bit of delay there for a moment with the between the messaging and when I get to see them. But please type in happy birthday to you. Want me to sing happy birthday? Do we all going to sing happy birthday? I can do that, I actually can. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. I'm not going to think I can do copyright stuff because I believe happy birthday is copyrighted. So when you're at home, please sing happy birthday for me to her, and I celebrate with you, and it's so wonderful, people celebrating birthday during this time of isolation and where it's a pandemic and we're all thinking of each other and wanting to connect. That's one of the wonderful things about Facebook. So I'm going to show you a little bit here. It's a little bit awkward with the phone, but I'm going to show you a couple of the places that we're going to be doing gentle tapping on. So I'm going to show you, it's the edge of our hand right below, I can see it with my finger when I do that, right at that point where at the side of my hand where the finger makes an angle. I'm going to try to do it here. There we go. We're going to do it sideways just for a second. Here, we're going to do tapping right there. That is one of the places we do tapping. We also can do tapping on our palm right here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's one of the wonderful things about tapping is we don't have to be perfect with it. If you get the basic general area, you have gotten it and you're stimulating it appropriately. One of the areas that I tap where it is right here just below the bra strap area. Gentlemen, for you, you're going to cross your arms and tap there with your hands. Ladies, because we have the assets, I typically do it like this, where I put each arm down and I do it like this. What I do is take a thought that we're dealing with where it's a feeling of anxiety, a feeling of anxiousness, where it's, truth be told, that's one of the feelings that we're having right now, one of the thoughts we are having right now. And so if you want to say it out loud with me, if you want to type into the comments one of the things that you want to transform, then we can do that together. I'm going to start with, because I don't really feel this way for myself, my immune system is now. I've been sober now for over 2 years. You'll see me drinking. I've got one right now. I'm drinking green juices. I have a lot of spinach. I have a pretty good, robust immune system. And I use, this is not actually, we can use this, but it's not the oil, I use the doTERRA On Guard and other things. I also do the Lifelong Vitality. So the supplement, my system's pretty good at this point now. However, not everyone's system is perfect, and certainly this is not to say, oh gosh, I can't get it. Of course I could. I don't want to be dumb while I'm still saying I have a good system and thank God for it. I'm being safe and I'm being careful. My life partner, my fiance Jordan, is in one of the high-risk age groups, and you might not realize some of your friends might have a health condition that maybe not everyone's told everyone about all their issues. So you might have a friend or a family member where they've got something or they're a little bit at risk, and just because we're under 60 and under 50 even for that matter too doesn't mean you are not at risk. So please do be careful and cautious. While we are aiming to stay well and healthy, we still want to be smart. So I'm going to start, and you need to tap along with me. I'm going to do it a little bit awkwardly here because I want to hold the phone while I'm doing the tapping session. Put both feet on the ground and relax and just center yourself a little bit and do a little sway back and forth there. Any little tension that you might have in your back, and just relax and release and do a gentle relaxation and a good little stretch there. And I'm going to start. What you want to do is articulate the kind of negative thought and go ahead and admit to it. It is, and then we add the phrase at the beginning, even though. So the formula is you take your negative thought and you add it at the beginning, even though I feel like da. I completely love and accept myself. And we do the sequence of across our body. We start with our hand, that side of the hand, the side of the hand. You start just tapping there on the side, and you do about 3 or 4 taps, and you might even get to about 6 taps as you're saying that negative thought there at the beginning about even though I think, though I feel, hi, thank you for joining us. Please type in the bottom where you're calling in from, where you're connecting from. And if you want to, you can type in the anxious or the negative thought that you want to transform, and we can say it along with you. And you find that as you're kind of doing the sequence of the taps, and I'll show you what they are in just a moment, that you might find as you do a full sequence, and we want to do about 3 or 4, even 5 or 6 sequences, is that after doing maybe like one full rotation, by the second or third time that you're doing it, or even in the midst of the rotation, the sentence might start to change a little bit. And you might find, hi, thank you for joining us. Please chime in the comments and let me know where you're connecting from. We have one man here who is Giovanni, and thank you so much and welcome. And he's connecting from Cancun, and his daughter is celebrating her birthday tonight. Happy birthday to all the folks celebrating their birthdays today. And we get to slowly change that thought and that feeling. And before we start, whatever is the negative thought or the negative feeling, the anxious thought or feeling, 0 to 10, I want you to give it a number right now. Something like, I have this anxious thought. 0 is, really isn't that big a deal. 10 is, oh my God, it's an incredibly strong, really, really strong feeling, and I really feel this way, and it's really a problem. I literally have clients where their anxiety is so significant that their hands can shake or their face can turn red, and you can see their system, they're shutting down a little bit. And so in your mind, please write down on a piece of paper or put it in your phone in your notes and write down and note to yourself what number would you give it now. So maybe you want to pick something that maybe is around a 7 or even an 8 and say it out loud to yourself now, and say it. I'm going to take one that I have from others that they've been saying. Even though I'm feeling, you can start tapping your hand, even though I'm feeling anxious about the situation with the coronavirus, and sorry, my phone's going to shake a little bit while I'm doing this, even though I feel a little anxious about how the situation with the coronavirus, I completely love and accept myself. And just keep tapping the side of your hand there for several taps. And you want to refill it a little bit. And then go ahead and rotate up to your third eye. And just a couple gentle taps here. And like a little exhale, and you might notice your body kind of starting to relax a little bit. Even though I feel kind of anxious about the situation with the coronavirus in the world, I completely love and accept myself. And now there's that section just below, and people kind of do it here and some people do it here. Just pick the spot that's good for you, and you're kind of probably going to get a little bit of both of it. That area of your ear just between the eyes there. Even though I'm feeling a little anxious about situation with the coronavirus, I completely love and accept myself. Oop, there we go. And that's just a sign too, is my neck just a little release, so we're feeling better. And the next area is here, just under your nose. It's a little awkward when I'm talking. Even though I'm feeling kind of anxious with the situation with the coronavirus, I completely love and accept myself. And now do another one under your chin. Even though I'm feeling anxious about the situation with the coronavirus, I completely love and accept myself. And this is another area we do. It's a little bit below the collarbone, where you feel it. And just kind of tap there. And you actually probably, some people call it like a pain point. You kind of feel it a bit more with really even the lightest. Welcome. We're doing tapping now. Just kind of join in with us. And go ahead and say out loud after me. And feel free to type in the comments with where you're connecting from and any of the thoughts that you want to transform with tapping today. And join in with us. And channel this for other people and bless other people here in California, the United States, and other countries where you are and across the globe. We are doing it for ourselves and for them too. And even though I'm feeling anxious, and even I'm feeling a little sad about the situation with the coronavirus, I completely love and accept myself. Ooh, I just had that one just come through. So that was mine, that I'm feeling a little sad about it. I feel sad for all the people where there have been the deaths and their families. And I did see or hear many, many coffins coming into Italy. And I'm sad for their families. And there are additional points you can do. If you want to add those, you can do those for yours. I just go straight now to the point just there at my rib, just around the bottom of my bra strap, ladies. And you can do it as a little karate chop. Some people, if you can cross over your chest and your body is designed that way, you can do that. I do this. I do one side. And I say that is, even though I'm feeling kind of anxious about the situation with the coronavirus, I completely love and accept myself. And I'm going to switch over to the other side because I want to make sure you balance. So if you did one side and you didn't do the other, you do want to add that. And then say, again, even though I'm feeling kind of anxious and sad about the situation with the coronavirus, I completely love and accept myself. And then I switch over to the other hand and do that same tapping point on the other hand. It's going to be a little gentle because I'm on my phone. Is even though I'm feeling a little anxious about the situation with the coronavirus, sad, I completely love and accept myself and you. Like to end on the palm, pick under the finger. It's under the ring finger, and this is where I see something of where I just end with, and I completely love myself, and I change it to a positive statement about, and I feel optimistic and hopeful about the situation with the coronavirus. That you can say that's believable. And because I did share this for the ladies at New Directions for Women here in Orange County, I want to add one in particular, a rotation for them. And there goes my neck again, it's releasing. You should notice something like that during the tapping session. You will notice that your body, hi there, welcome. You'll notice during the tapping that your body's going to release a little of the tension, because that's what happens as we are releasing and transforming anxious thoughts and feelings. So this rotation is going to be in particular for, while I specialize in coaching, the sober coaching and recovery coaching for women, this is for everyone who is today deciding to, today I stay sober, or maybe this is your first night of becoming sober. Bless you and welcome. There are online AA if that blesses you. And if you want to connect here with us, this rotation is for you. You can be a teenager, you can be a man, you can be a woman. God bless. This rotation is for you. And put there on the side of your finger, the side of your palm, of even though I have anxious feelings and feel like drinking tonight, even so, I completely love and accept myself. Just do that for moments. Several times. Get a good rotation going. And a good exhale, and do that kind of a exhale with sound rotation. And then come up here to your third eye, and some people do up here with the forehead. They're both good. Or even on the crown. I like the crown too. You can just do the crown tonight too, because it's good to find energy from God. Even though I'm feeling kind of anxious and feel like drinking tonight, my feelings of anxiety, cravings of drinking, craving for alcohol, or maybe it's a different craving for you. You can put that in your mind and what you say. I completely love and accept myself. I completely love and accept myself. Here now. And even though I have some anxious feelings and thoughts of drinking tonight, I completely love and accept myself. And under the nose there, even though I have some anxious feelings and thoughts, I completely love and accept myself. Even though I have some anxious thoughts and feelings and thoughts and cravings for drinking alcohol, I completely love and accept myself. It's nails, it's a little hard to do the fingers and not get the nails. And then under your chin, that's easier. Even though tonight I have some anxious thoughts and feelings and cravings for drinking alcohol, I completely love and accept myself. Good. And then here, that little spot, the little pain point, it's known as. And just very gently. By the time I care, I do a good exhale, definitely. Even though tonight I have some thoughts, anxious feelings, and thoughts to drink alcohol, cravings to drink alcohol, I completely love and accept myself. Yeah. And then the little karate chop under the ribs there on the side. Even though I have anxious thoughts and feelings and crave alcohol, I completely love and accept myself. I'm going to switch hands so I can get the other side. Boom, boom. And do the other side of your ribs there. Even though I have some anxious thoughts and feelings and cravings to drink, I completely love and accept myself. Finish up on the other side, whichever hand you started with, and do the side of your palm. Even though I have some anxious thoughts and craving for alcohol, I completely love and accept myself. And then take your hand, your fingers, and do just on the top of your palm, top of your hand there, just your ring finger. And do a good exhale. And then repeat to yourself, and I love and accept myself. And tonight, I stay sober. I choose to stay sober. And God bless you. So whatever your thoughts or feelings or anxious thoughts are, that's the process. And it's wonderful to connect here today. One of the things that I do is I do these techniques. I'm a coach, hypnotherapist, and I have a number of these energy tools. I personally do also add, I use the oils where they are part of the tools that I use, which help to manage my emotions as well as um, my whole body. They give my body tools and resources so that my body can do what it needs to. It's not that it does it for me. It's not like surgery. It is resources within my body so that my body can be well again. So I'm going to apply here at the very end, if I can get it open. So is I enjoy. I add past tense at the back of my neck just for that final relaxation down my spine. And I'm letting you know this because tomorrow afternoon at 1 here at my Facebook page, again, I will be teaching just a continuing education class on lifelong vitality and probably one or two rollers just because people have been asking about those. Lifelong vitality, number one selling product in doTERRA, as well as on the Pomarosa. We can learn a bit more about one or two of the wonderful products. I hope you join me. It's going to be 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time here at my Facebook page. If an oil that you want to learn about in particular, please chime in the comments here below, or it is here at my page. It's cited as one of the events, and chime in under the event, share with your friends, and let me know if there's an oil, which one it is want to learn more about, and if I can fit it in tomorrow, I will. And if not, I am planning on having the at 1:30, just a different time. A wonderful evening. I pray you all are be well, stay safe. You and your family be well and stay safe. Of us. God bless, and I will say for the United States of America, and God bless you and each of your homes and your home countries. God bless. So tough. Bye-bye.